Hello friends, welcome to Kishore's interview channel. In today's video, we'll see top 10 most asked interview questions. So friends, know the top 10 common interview questions and crack your interview. Before proceeding, I would request you to subscribe my channel and press the bell icon to get such videos. The common questions could be what makes you unique? So the answer for this question should be answered in this way. Think about why people choose to come to you for help or advice on certain things rather than anyone else. This is a great way of framing your unique abilities without appearing boastful. Talk about your accomplishment too. For example, when you are in the first to do something or when you achieved more than anyone else. And since everyone's career trajectory is unique, show why your particular mix of skills and experiences makes you the candidate best suited for this role. When have you failed? This is another question where you can define the terms to your advantage. What exactly does failure mean to you? It's a great chance to show your values and expectations and to demonstrate key attributes such as empathy, realism, and self awareness. But choose your examples carefully. Don't reveal anything that would put the interviewer off hiring you. And always focus on what you learned by failing and the positive changes you made as a result rather than on failure itself. What do you do if you disagree with someone's decision? It's the best to use examples of times when you dealt with disagreements and managed to resolve them. Focus on your ability to stand your ground, to communicate persuasively, and to debate matters respectfully. To demonstrate that you are able to change your perspective in face of compelling evidence or change circumstances. Paint a picture of someone who's capable under pressure and able to drive effective decision making that always in the best interest of the business. What do you consider to be your weakness? Don't be tempted to go for a cliches such as perfectionism or to claim that you don't have any weaknesses, but don't highlight anything that might worry the interviewer either. Instead, choose something that you have found challenging in the past but have successfully addressed. Use specific examples to show how you identified the weakness, what did you do to improve, and the positive impact this has had on your work since. How do you tackle difficulties when they arise? This is another question where the STAR approach could be very effective. Choose two or three strengths that you would like to demonstrate, for example, initiative, strategic thinking, or interpersonal skill, and talk about how you have used them to overcome a difficulty that you have faced during your career. In each case, describe the situation surrounding the difficulty, the task that you were attempting to accomplish, the actions that you took using the strength that you want to highlight, the positive results that you have achieved. How do you deal with the pressure? Whatever your approach to the pressurized situations actually is, take care of how you describe it in your interview. It is important to emphasize the positives in your approach. The way that staying calm helps you to concentrate, for example, or how delegating tasks allows you to keep your team working together positively. You also need to know an understanding of pressure itself. After all, a reasonable amount can push you to achieve goals. So explain the strategies that you have used to motivate yourself and others during challenging times. Use examples that demonstrate that some different types of pressure both in and out of work, and the specific ways in which you have dealt with them successfully. How do you prioritize your work? Before you talk about any particular tools or techniques that you have used to do this, outline your overall approach to managing your workload. For example, ideally with some metrics of times when you have met tight deadlines, cope with unexpected tasks, or responded to sudden priority changes. It's important to show that you know the difference between important and urgent, that your approach is both organized and flexible, and that you are able to maintain a healthy work life balance. And explain how you prioritize. Perhaps you use to do list, spreadsheets, or project management apps, and keep emphasizing the positive impact of your approach. Where do you see yourself in 5 years? Make it clear that this is not the first time you have considered this question. Have an answer ready that's positive and ambitious, but also realistic in terms of where this job could actually take you. One approach is to think about the skills and experience that you would like to gain. Then describe what those improvements might mean for you in 5 years' time. This emphasizes your commitment to new role and demonstrate how you would make most of it for the organization as well as yourself. It's great to mention longer term inspirations, but don't say anything that suggests you are not committed to the job at the first hand. What's your dream job? This is a chance to describe some exciting long term plans while also positioning yourself perfectly for the role on an offer. Your dream job should be an ambitious one, but you don't have to be too specific. Instead, focus on what your perfect job would let you achieve, especially the strengths that you would be able to use, the responsibilities you would have, and the sort of impact you would hope to make. Use your answer to emphasize your interests, values, and the high expectation you have to yourself. Try to show that the job you are applying for would move you toward your ideal role and may even become your dream job in time. What motivates you? This is a great opportunity to tell powerful stories so that your interviewer can visualize you working with energy and enthusiasm and having a real impact. Choose an example that's relevant to the role that you are applying for. Explain exactly where your motivation come from, how it felt, and what you achieved as a result. There are many strengths that you can highlight here, including your keenness to meet deadlines and targets. Your love of learning new things, your pride in developing other people's skills, and your delight in making a difference through your work. So, friends, I hope this information will be useful for you for cracking your next job interview. Please like the video and subscribe my channel for such informative videos. Thank you, friends, and all the best for your new job.